Hi, it's Rob from the Bobsphere, and let me make a bold statement. This book will win the 2021 Women's Prize for Fiction. That's official. Let's start. Okay, it's called The First Woman by Jennifer Nansubuga Makumbi, and it is an absolute stunner. I mean, this book is fabulous. What's it about? Okay, here's a girl called Karabo, and she's growing up in 1970s Uganda. Now, this is the time when there was the dictator Idi Amin, so there's a lot of terror and paranoia as part of the background. If you want some more background about this dictator, I suggest you watch the film The Last King of Scotland. It explains everything. Okay, now back to the book. Anyway, Karabo lives with her grandparents, and occasionally her father visits her. Now, what she wants to know is, who is her mother? Where is her mother living? What's her mother like? And no one answers her. So she goes to the local witch, Nosuta, and then Nosuta starts teaching her about feminism. Because as well, Karabo has this, I would say, feature, talent of floating and spying on everybody, and that disturbs her as well. She thinks it's her evil self. So she's got two problems. She has her evil self, and she wants to find her mother. Nasuta helps her more or less with both. With the evil self, she teaches her about feminism and the original state of woman, and how women emerge from water because they're uncontrollable, while males prefer land because that's steady. So already she's planting thoughts in her head. Now about her mother, she gives her some clues, but we'll find about that later. Karabo is not completely satisfied, so she decides to dedicate her life to finding her mother. Now, as she grows older, she starts experiencing events which toughen her up and which emphasize on the role of women in Ugandan society. For example, when a male dies, women are not allowed to discuss and they're not considered part of the heirs. That's one. And she constantly encounters these types of rules which frustrate her. Or, she learns that most men do not regard women that highly. Finally, she does meet someone who has a notion of feminism, but even he disappoints her. But I won't spoil that. Anyway, let's say all these experiences toughen her up until she finally does meet her mother. I'm not going to say that's a spoiler. You kind of know we're heading up to that. But that's all I'm going to give. Now, this is a rich, complex book filled with themes. It's like theme after theme after theme, and they're weaved in brilliantly. I mean, the most obvious one is there's a feminist vibe going here. It's about gender equality in a society that does not favor gender equality. That's one. And then there's the theme of water. Like I said, women originate from water. Every time there's water in this book, a female gets empowered. The ending, which involves rain, is absolutely amazing. I had to reread it because I liked it so much. That proves how good it is. I mean, I can sing other praises. I mean, there's a political theme, then there's religion involved. Like I said, there's mythology. It's an everything book, and it's told wonderfully. The writing style is amazing. It's absolutely brilliant. Yes, I cannot recommend this highly enough. Do read The First Woman. Trust me. Trust me. You're going to love it. Now, have you read it? I know this is a short review, but I have written a much longer one, and I'll link that below on my blog, where I go into more detail. So, did you like this book? What do you think of it? I hope you do read this.